Welcome to day 3 of the 7 days of managing stress. Let's start today's practice by sitting on a cushion or chair, or kneeling on a stool if that's more comfortable. Let the arms rest on your knees or lap, and just take a moment to find a comfortable, erect posture, letting the rest of your skeleton and muscles relax freely. Then, when you're ready, let the eyes close gently. Yesterday we were talking about how stress stores in the body as physical sensation. Today we're going to look at what happens when we tune into our emotions. Many of us find the strong emotions that surface in times of stress to be overwhelming. Growing up, many of us were told we shouldn't feel scared or sad, and so when we did, we learned to suppress or deny our emotions. We learned to eradicate our pain, not explore it or invite it in. But you've probably noticed ignoring stress doesn't work. Emotions are meant to come and go. So when we repress and ignore them, stress builds in all kinds of ways until our symptoms become impossible to ignore. Our pain roots deeper and grows stronger. Facing strong emotion as it surfaces isn't easy, but the holding back and running from our emotion prevents us from recognizing how much stress we're holding. Stress can actually be helpful because it's an informer. It tells us when we need to make a change. When we face our pain, we're offered opportunities to learn and grow and potentially alter the circumstances that are creating our distress. So for our practice today, let's tune into our emotions. And we'll begin by doing a quick check-in, just noticing if you're feeling relaxed and present, or if it's been a busy day and this is the first time you've stopped. You may find that your mind and body feel active. Just acknowledge however you feel without any judgment. Then take a few deep breaths. And with each exhale, consciously letting go. Relaxing the face, the shoulders, the hands, and stomach area. Just feeling yourself relax into this moment. And then allow the breath to soften. Just taking natural breaths. Allowing the breath to feel effortless. Not trying to manipulate it in any way. As you breathe in, be aware of breathing in. As you breathe out, be aware of breathing out. Connect with the very beginning of each breath and sustain your attention on that single breath as it flows through you. Enjoy the feeling of each breath as it arrives. Now allow your attention to shift to any emotion that may be lying just beneath the surface of your awareness. Notice any stress, anxiety, or strong emotion. Don't try to force anything to rise, but if you notice any natural thoughts, emotions, or sensations, allow yourself to sense them, just observing how they feel in your body. If you're not ready to do this now, you can always wait for another time and just stay with the breath. But if it feels safe, let anything freely come to the surface. Some emotions may be strong and difficult to stay with. Do your best to let everything you notice be, without trying to analyze or fix it. Observe whatever arises with curiosity. If a strong emotion arises, such as anger or sadness, and it feels overwhelming, instead of turning away from it, see if you can locate where that emotion is held in the body and stay with it. It may feel difficult, but do your best to stay with whatever surfaces. Don't try to analyze anything, because we don't want to get caught up in thought or old stories. Instead of analyzing what arises, look for the physical sensation that's correlated with whatever has surfaced. Locate the area of your body that's holding the emotion and stay. Watch it change. You may feel emotion manifesting as tightness in the chest or the abdomen or any other area. Lean into that sensation. Get really close. It may feel intense. Your emotion may grow stronger, but ultimately, when you lean towards it and invite it in, its power over you weakens. When you turn towards your experience, you're able to wake up to all the details you've been missing. As you stay with whatever surfaces, you may discover that it opens a portal to deeper realizations. You may be surprised by what comes up, and it may feel overwhelming or scary. There may be an upsurge of emotion, or there may be a catharsis. Ultimately, the deeper you can lean in and observe what you're holding, without getting sucked into it, without getting swept away by it, the closer you can get to freeing that emotion. All you want to do is acknowledge your experience. As you turn towards your fears and anxieties, there's an opening from which you're able to attain a deeper understanding. And from that understanding comes freedom. So for another few moments, stay with whatever surfaces. And now let go of what you're observing and come back to the breath, feeling the whole body relax as you breathe. And let the feeling of self-compassion sweep through your body. Now take a moment to congratulate yourself for exploring emotion deep within as a way to contribute to your health and well-being. And as we come to the end of the session, bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. As we come to the end of the session, bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Congratulations on completing day 3 of the 7 days of managing stress. We'll see you back here tomorrow, where we'll be exploring how negative self-talk magnifies stress.